Hi, Hannah. I am I just love you. So I'm delighted to get to spend this time with you today and talk about your business and your experience here in the Boldheart business program. So to start, will you tell everyone just a little bit about you and what magic you're up to in the world?
Of course. My name is Hanna Bier. I'm from hannabier.com, and I'm an energy healer and family constellation therapist. I help ambitious women across the world heal deeply and create lives beyond their wildest dreams.
So good. We all know you're doing amazing, but I would love to hear, where you were before you found your way into our loving arms, into our community here at Boldheart. What was happening in your business, a year or so ago, that had you find your way?
Yeah, I think I started Boldheart Business about a year ago. And for me, joining Boldheart Business was kind of the last straw.
Mm,
From the outside looking in, people would say that I was very successful. I started my business very young. I had very amazing clients. They were happy. They were getting results, but I just was in a day-to-day struggle. I just felt like I had no idea how to market. I had no idea where the next client was coming from. And even though things did work, it just took so much emotional struggle to
mm,
get there that I really wasn't enjoying running my business anymore. I thought I was a terrible business owner. I had already tried so many things. And deep down, I was really thinking, well, maybe I'm just a good healer, but I'm a terrible businesswoman. What if I'm not cut out for this? And I basically thought to myself, okay, I'm going to give this another year. I'm going to do this Build Her Business program. And if it really doesn't work, then maybe it's just me. Then maybe I just need to quit and do
go
something else.
get a job. Yeah. Yeah. So what was it about Boldheart that had you feel like we might be your best last chance?
Yeah, I was always really uninterested in marketing. I just didn't want to do it. And
No.
yeah, it wasn't for me. I just wanted to do my work. I just wanted to work with clients. And so I always had this strong aversion to marketing. And it didn't help that any marketing trainings I did force myself to take just weren't fun at all. I didn't like it. It always felt icky. I didn't want to do it. And people just talked about their prospects in very condescending ways. And I just didn't want to do that, but I also had no idea. I just didn't see an alternative. And then a video of Fabienne popped up on Facebook, and I watched it, and I was like, it just blew my world, that it just blew my mind that there was somebody kind of like me who was in business for helping people, like not in business to become a superstar on the internet, but somebody who just wanted to do good work and to be in integrity and to be authentic. And I feel like the alignment in the philosophy behind Bold Heart Business and my own business was such a match that first opened my eyes to, oh, there's a different way of doing business.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And did you find that to be true? Is there a different way to do business? That
Yes, 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 yes.
was a leading question if there ever was one. What specifically did you learn? What allowed you to catapult yourself in the incredible way that you have?
Yeah. So what I wanted to get out of Bold Heart Business, what I really got out of it was the how to. I realized that I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to market. I just had no idea. I didn't know what best practices were to run a business. And so that was the main thing I wanted to get out of it. And I got much more than that. But I just feel like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know how to grow my business. I know the path now, and it gives me such a deep sense of safety. So I just have to execute.
Yeah. And what's that meant for you? What have been some of the results that you've experienced?
So before starting the program, I I never had more than 10 clients. So I had a small number of high-end clients because the rest of the time I was freaking out and not knowing what I was doing. And now that I'm pretty good at running my business, I have time and space to take on much more clients. So the first milestone for me was working with 20 clients and then 30 clients. And I'm currently in the process of, doubling my numbers more often. So now I'm dreaming much bigger. I'm able to serve many more clients.
How long did it take you from when you started at Boldheart to get to consistently 10K a month?
Mm. Oh my God, this makes me blush. I'm gonna have to, I was at Mindset in November. I feel like November was the first month
Yeah,
I had like a high 5-figure month.
yeah.
As I'm a little bit strict with myself, so when I first hit the 6-figure mark, I'm like, let's see if this is
Is
consistent.
this
But
real? Does this count?
yeah, so I think that was 7 or 8 months in that I really had, that level of income, and it was awesome.
That is amazing. Amazing. What's that meant for you in your life?
It just made me fall more deeply in love with my business because I actually have agency to change my systems, to hire a team, and to just put even more into my work with my clients. Like, it has allowed me to improve my work and love it even more. Even before hitting that milestone, I was traveling and had a very free kind of life.
Yeah,
But I always knew that I run my business because I love it.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
just wanted to put even more love into my business. And obviously, if you have more revenue, you're able to get the resources that you need to really provide the very best service to your clients. And that's where my joy comes from.
Absolutely. And so you've moved to the leverage track now, which is getting to multiple 6 figures and then 7, which is very exciting. Hannah, I could not feel more proud of you. What specifically supported you to do that within the program?
Mm, what I loved about the program was that what I got out of it was this attitude of just do it.
Mm,
Like, there wasn't a lot of talking. I mean, of course, you can always show up to the Q&A calls and you can listen to all the modules, but something I got out of it that was modeled to me by you and by Fabienne and by other members was the just do it attitude. And so instead of thinking about it much, I was just implementing.
amazing. Yeah, we really do call this an implementation incubator. That's exactly what it is, what we do, right?
Yeah, and it worked really well for me.
It definitely did. Well, what advice, I'm sure you're inspiring so many healers, so many people who have, more sort of heart-based, passion-based businesses to show them what's possible. What advice would you give to someone who's watching right now and perhaps considering joining us here in the Boldheart Business Program?
I would say trust your gut. If you're in my shoes and you're kind of drowning in the noise of the internet and you're feeling that there's something off with that, it probably is. I've
Yeah,
started to trust my gut so much more, and I like the smoke and mirrors of the online world just doesn't affect me so much anymore because a part of me always knew that their way of doing business wasn't for me. So if you're in the same shoes, just kind of listen to your gut because it's probably right on about what support is right for you and what support is not working for you.
yeah, I could not agree more. I adore you. I want to squeeze you all the way across the oceans. We're so proud of you, Hannah, all here cheering you on. See such incredible, extraordinary things in your future, beautiful one.
Thank you so much, Kiva.
You're welcome.